Lake Urgent Care, Lake After Hours, Louisiana Prep School Board Show. And it's time for us to once again jump on the GMFS Mortgage Hotline, and we're joined by Victoria's head football coach from Dutchtown, Coach Guy Mistretta. They get the win over Ouachita tonight on the road, 42-33. Coach, congratulations on the win. I really appreciate your time tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Coach, congratulations. Talk about this road trip. This was a add-in game, correct, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, we actually had an open date scheduled this week, before district started. But when we lost our week one game to the Hurricane, we had North Shore scheduled, and they're having a really good season. When we lost that, we just felt like we needed another game, to make up for that one, and wanted a tough opponent. So I didn't necessarily want the long road trip, but it's something that's going to really help us down the line, hopefully in the playoffs.
Right. Todd and I have talked about this, and people, the way they do their schedules, and us having obviously the history we do with you. You've always liked to kind of make that road trip somewhere, even if it maybe not that far, but for a couple-hour trip, just to have them ready for the playoffs. And I think it pays dividends. It's not going to be a stranger to them if you play in every game in Ascension Parish. Right,
and that's kind of our setup with the North Shore schools. We played both North Shore and Covington now for, I guess this was our third year, and we've got them both scheduled the next two. We play one on the road and one at home, and it gives us that opportunity to go on the road early in the year.
Coach, I want to talk a little bit about Dylan Sampson right off the bat. And, Dylan's unique. I had a player tell me it was maybe a week or two ago that, he broke a big run, and he came back and told the kid that made the big block, "That's all on you, man. Good job." Yeah. And, he's committed to Tennessee. He's just a good kid that sees the big picture.
He does. I'm going to tell you, I tell recruiters all the time, we've been obviously fortunate to coach some really good football players. This guy has less red flags than anyone. You look deep into anyone's schoolwork, character, all those issues, you're going to find something. And this one just doesn't have it. He's a 4.2 student. He's comes from a great family. Most humble guy you can imagine for a really good player like that. And y'all know, great running backs and humble don't come in the same sentence very often.
Well, nor does someone having a grade point averages that matches their 40 either.
That's right.
4.2. Well, hey, but it's also your offensive line, Baylor Langlois, your quarterback, and it just seems to be all clicking. And I know we're only in week 5, but you got to be happy to where your offense has progressed.
I am. We've got a long way to go. We had two opportunities in the red zone where we didn't come up with points in the first half and ended up down at halftime. But overall, just the O-line is just, they're coming into their own. They're all healthy finally, playing really well. Pierce making really good reads in the run game. Still developing that passing game is something we know we need with a guy like Dylan. And then Baylor Langlois, just a super compliment to Dylan. He had a really big night for us as well.
Coach, we know you're an old defensive guru back in your coordinating days. Talk about your defense and who are you guys there?
Yeah, we got some really good leaders stepping up on that side. We had opportunities to really dominate at times tonight. We started off the game with a couple of 2 and outs, or 3 and outs, sorry, and they came back with a couple of trick plays and really put us on our heels. Got us kind of questioning our reads, and you know how that goes. And didn't finish the half like we were capable, but came back out in the second half and just played lights out. Just really, really happy where they're headed. I can tell you, the end of the game we didn't finish quite like we wanted to. Had a couple of 15-point leads that they cut into twice in the last 4 minutes, and so we got to kind of clean that up.
Well, man, you have a safe drive back. We appreciate you taking the time to speak with us, and congratulations on a big win. I know you're proud of your team, and you should be, and we appreciate your time.
You got it, man. Not often I get up here in your territory.
Go see Mama Black on your way.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Y'all have a great night, guys.
thank you.
You
You know,
too.
I think Guy is one of the most underrated coaches in the area. I really do. I don't think he's been given enough credit for what he's done at Redemptorist, what he's done at Livonia, what he's doing at Dutchtown. He's going to run a clean program. He's going to do things the right way. You can question any coach's play calling or defense, whatever you want. And I'm telling you, I'm thrilled. I had the opportunity to coach with him, and I'm thrilled my son had a chance to play for him. I think Guy's one of the best.
Well, as a head coach, do your thing. I mean, you get inside the 30, he's going to tell you, all right, you've got 2 plays here, and meaning when it gets to third, 2 downs, and but all of those little things like that, he's on top of all the time, and he is a very good coach. But Coach Guy's kind of under the radar. He likes things like that.
He does,
and the kids respond to him. They've gone through a lot, and hey, they're clicking, and hopefully they'll keep doing that because Chris Harrell does a great job for them on defense, as does Coach Janice on offense.
Who do they open with in district next week? Do you know?
It's Woodlawn.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
Yep.
Going back up north.